Subaru.com. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Support comes from Dutch Gold Honey, providing true source honey, which is 100% traceable from the hive to your home. No additives, no preservatives, celebrating 70 years as a family-owned and operated business in Lancaster County. More at DutchGoldHoney.com. It's 3:28 and 36 in Camp Hill. Time for a WITF traffic update. York County, Dover Township, there's an overturned vehicle on Bull Road at Nursery Road, slowing traffic there. In the city of York, an accident on East King Street near South Court Avenue. And in Spring-Spray Township, an accident East Market Street at Northern Way. In Dauphin County, ramp restrictions on the Capitol Beltway at Route 581 westbound at the 11 and 15 exit 5. The off-ramp partially blocked due to some snow and ice there. And a slow-moving maintenance vehicle on I-83 southbound between 17th Street and 13th Street involving snow removal.
Your donation today supports Morning Edition and All Things Considered, plus all the other programs you rely on WITF, and sends roses to that someone special in your life. Donate now at WITF.org/roses. This is Fresh Air. I'm Dave Davies in for Terry Gross. We're speaking with reporter Matt Katz, who's covered New Jersey Governor Chris Christie for 5 years. He and a team of reporters from public radio station WNYC won a Peabody Award for their coverage of Christie and the Bridgegate scandal. Katz's new book about Christie is American Governor. Let's talk about Hurricane Sandy, this huge storm that did enormous damage to many New Jersey communities, which is interesting in a number of ways. What was Chris Christie like when he went and viewed that damage? What did you see?
I've never seen a more remarkable display of leadership up close. I had always sort of poo-pooed the idea of I feel your pain, the idea of politicians going to the scene of a disaster and saying, I understand, and hugging people. This guy, though, we would walk around these destroyed towns in the Jersey Shore, and people would, tears in their eyes, come up to him and thank him wholeheartedly for coming there and helping them. And he would like grab them close and like look in their eyes, and their foreheads were almost touching, and then he just would envelop them in his, considerable arms. He would tear up, and they would cry, and he would go from person to person. He went into people's houses, he heard these stories, and then he would go back to the state's center of operations, the state police headquarters, where he was spending day and night, and he would give these like off-the-cuff, moving descriptions of what he had just seen and the challenges that lie ahead. And you just kind of felt like Dad was in charge and he was going to take care of it.
And at this time, this was October of 2012, Chris Christie had at that point been a very active surrogate for Mitt Romney, hammering away at President Obama in the campaign. Talk about the relationship he developed with Obama in responding to the natural disaster.
Obama called him immediately after the storm and said, whatever you need, let me know. And they started talking multiple times a day. They spoke sometimes late at night. Obama asked if he could visit. Christie said yes. Obama had helped with a number of issues that Christie needed, like getting fuel to gas stations that didn't have fuel. And so Christie said, yes, come to the Jersey Shore, and they arrived and did this tour of the Jersey Shore together. Christie was the most significant surrogate for Mitt Romney, other than his running mate, Paul Ryan. And we are now 5 or 6 days before the presidential election. And here, Christie and Obama are walking together through shelters. They're flying Marine One over the Jersey Shore. Christie's wearing a fleece that, that says Governor Chris Christie, that would later become somewhat famous and be spoofed on